Hey Chanakyans of grade 6, welcome to the video session. In this video, we are going to learn civics. Chapter 6, and it is about rural administration. So we are going to learn how the rural administration are functioning. Shall we move on to the lesson? Yes. Okay children, now let's see the topics which we are going to explore in this chapter. The first one, introduction, and then defining rural. What is rural administration? District administration, role of Patwari, case study on village land dispute, role of police, role of Tehsildar, and a new law. And finally, we are going to recapitulate the lesson. Shall we move on to the video? Yes. See, as introduction, you learnt about Zila Parishad as a district level and block panchayats under block level. Village panchayats are village level and Gram Sabha comes under community level, isn't it? Yes. So in this we are going to learn about village level, that is the administration of village level. Okay, first let's see the definition of rural. Okay, we are going to defining the rural. What is rural? Area not urbanized but categorized by agriculture economy with small scale industry and cotton and jute. Okay, this is what the rural. And see here how it will be in the rural area. The people were greater interdependence among people and deep rooted traditional values will be there and slower pace of movement as compared to urban sectors. And what is rural administration? Rural administration means task of administrating villages. A task of administrating villages. See here, there are about 6 lakh villages in India. Rural administration is needed to take care of water, electricity, and road connections, and maintaining and update land records and resolve conflicts. The missionaries responsible for the above affairs forms part of rural administration. They all are the part of rural administration. Understand? Yes. Now let's see the structure of rural administration. And first, the district administration. The deputy commissioner serves as district collector and district magistrate. Okay, after that he supervises the additional deputy commissioner. After him they have subdivisional officers, that is civil officer. After that they have tehsildar. Under the third tehsildar the patwari will be working, and the district is the basic unit of administration, and the deputy commissioner is the head of district administration. Is it clear? Yes. And next let's see rural administrative officers. Under this rural administrative officer, he will supervises the tahsildar, and the tahsildar supervises the Patwari. Okay. First, let's see about Tahsildar. He will be appointed by Financial Commissioner and he supervises the Patwari. Patwari is the representative of state government at village level. Next, role of Patwari. See, if we take the role of Patwari, in 1906, Patwari was paid by villagers. Okay, they were looking after all the benefits which is given by the government. Okay, and in the early stage they were paid by the villagers. Later he became salaried government employee. Okay, Patwari. See, in this picture you can see a Patwari working in office. The Patwari in charge of one or two villages. We are learning about role of Patwari, isn't it? Yes. See, he is the in charge of one or two villages. They has complete knowledge about village and its occupations, okay, and they considered as eyes and ears of collectors. Eyes and ears of collector means each and everything which is happening in the village they should be informed to the collector, okay. And now let's see the duties. See, these all are the duties of Patwari. See here, conducting land survey. First they have to conduct land survey and preparing papers regarding distribution of revenue over holdings, and prepares maps to illustrate police inquiries and reporting crimes, collection of revenue or rents, revision of maps or reports relating to partitions, and revision of maps or reports relating to mutation, and recording of crops, field inspections. These all are the duties of patwaris. Understand? Yes. Now you see in this you can see the um, Kashra record of the Patwari. This is what the Kashra record of the Patwari. And see here, the Patwari is conducting land survey. The land revenue system in any village based on complete survey and assessment by Patwari. So each and every land survey will be assessed by the Patwari. And see here, village Amrupur Patwari record. So this Patwari record was created by another village, this Amrup village Patwari. Okay, see the map which is done by the Patwari. This is the village Amrupur. So this map is created by Patwari record. Okay, yes. And see here, if you take the thing, see, recording of crops, this is the village in Punjab. See, if you take the agriculture in this village among 2001 and 2001 and 2, see, they have taken the survey of paddy, cotton, sugarcane and maize. So how many hectares are cultivated and how many, what are the year scale, okay. And next role of the patwari is supervision of farming land. Supervision of farming land, and each village in India is assigned under a particular patwari. So each and every village has patwari. Okay. And see here, Kashra record. So to create a Kashra record, he has to take survey, right? Isn't it? Yes. The Patwari conducts field harvest inspection in month of October, February and April. When are they taking field harvest inspection? Month of October, February and April. Okay children, now let's recall the lesson so far what you learnt. The Tehsildar who supervises the work of the village patwari is appointed by. So, who is appointing that village patwari? Can you guess the answer? Yes, that is option C, financial commissioner. The option C is the answer, that is financial commissioner. Is it clear? Yes. Let's see the explanation. The Tehsildar who supervises the work of the village patwari is appointed by the financial commissioner. So you can write the answer for 1 mark as well as for the 3 mark. Okay? Yes. And see here, now we are going to watch a case study on village land dispute. Are you ready to watch? Yes.
At the rural level.
Raghu, this is not fair. You have extended a few inches of bandh. How can you say that? My farming area is 10 times more than that of yours. You should be aware of that, Mohan. How can Raghu lie like this? Family owns many fields, and besides his uncle is a sarpanch. That is why I am a little afraid. But I will not leave 1 inch of my land. Anyway, I'll go to his house now.
During the subsequent heated argument between Mohan and Raghu, at the latter's house, Raghu got Mohan beaten up. Subsequently, some neighbors heard the commotion and to Mohan's aid. They also condemned Raghu's actions and accused him of moving his bandh covering Mohan's area. But Raghu refused to accept.
In this, see here, Mohan was badly hurt on his head and was given first aid by one of his neighbors. They suggested that they ought to go to police station to file a complaint. So in this kind of situation, first they have to approach the police station, okay, and see role of police. In this, we are going to see the role of police. The Morgan and his neighbors went to the police station that came under their village area. Every police station has an area under its control, isn't it? Yes. See here, all people in village area can report cases or inform police about any theft, accident, injury, fight, etc. Isn't it? Duty of police in that station to inquire, investigate, and take action on cases within its area. So the police which is in charge of particular area will be taken action against the theft, accident, injury, and fight. Okay.
Reporting crime
And
to the
see here,
police.
reporting crime to
Sir,
the
kindly
police.
register a complaint against Raghu in writing. We had a fight over the boundaries of land. When did it take place?
The conversation continues, and as a result, the SHO sent the constable to investigate the incident. How can a rural administrative officer help the police in solving land disputes?
Yes, this is how they complain to the police in written. Okay, so let's see how can rural administrative officer help police in solving land disputes. And see here, already we learned he is the one who will be taking land surveys, isn't it? Yes. Records on farm lands maintained by rural administrative officer will be helpful to the police. The Patwari helps police in solving land dispute because also he prepares maps to facilitate police inquiry. He will be preparing maps to facilitate the police inquiry. Understand? Yes. If you take, say, now let's watch a small video regarding this. Okay.
Learning objectives. By the end of this module, the students will be able to identify Tehsil, understand the work of Patwari, explain Khasra record, define Tehsildar, have insight into specific examples of Tehsildar. India is comprised of 29 states and 7 union territories. The states are divided into many districts. In order to manage matters related to lands, these districts are further subdivided into tehsil or taluka. A tehsil is a collection of small towns and villages. A series of lands and villages is widely used for the purpose of farming and agriculture. The government has appointed rural officers known as Patwari to maintain land records and collect revenue from the farmers. A Patwari is also known as Lekhpal, Kanun or village officer. He measures the agricultural land using a chain and thus maintains land records like ownership of land, cultivation of land, map of the village, and mutation. The Khasra record, one of the records named Khasra record, also maintained by the Patwari. The Khasra record is basically a register of land records which provides information about the owners of different land plots. It also includes information related to crops grown, classification, and cultivable capacity of the cultivators. The land record is monitored by the Revenue Department of the Government of the state. Records to the Revenue Officer, who is also known as Tehsildar. He supervises the work of Patwari. The Tehsildar then reports to the District Collector regarding the maintained land record revenue. He also helps farmers in getting a copy of their land records that helps them in selling and dividing lands.
Yes, children, did you watch the video? Now you will be having a clear view about the Tahsildar and the Patwari, isn't it? Yes. See here the work at the police station. So after the complaint, what will happen in the police station? People give complaint to SHO in written. So in written they will be giving complaint and he sends constable to investigate incident. Okay, and the role of Patwari is also important during this investigation. Why? Because he will be having the record of each and every land which belongs to the particular village, isn't it? Yes. Land records of Patwari help police to find out which person extended his bound from original boundary. Yes or no? And see here, in this case, what will happen? Can you think of an alternative body that could have resolved the land dispute between Mohan and Rahu? Yes, the land dispute could have been solved by village panchayat through Gram Sabha instead of taking issue to the police station. Already we learnt about Gram Sabha, isn't it? Yes. And see here the district collector and tehsildar. We are going to learn about district collector and tehsildar. The district collector sits at head of district administration and also known as district officer, district magistrate, and also deputy commissioner in some states. Okay. Yes, now let's see the duties of Tehsildar. Okay, the role of Tehsildar, who is subordinate to district collector, to extensively tour areas within his jurisdiction. Okay, to observe seasonal condition of crops and listen to difficulties of cultivation. So, if there is any difficulties in cultivation, he will be listed out. Okay, and to decide urgent matters on the spot, correction of entries in account books, or providing relief to people affected by natural calamities and etc. Okay, so if anything natural disaster or anything need to be changed in the account book, he will be doing such. Okay, and after inspiration of his area, he prepares reports and recommends to government, see, remissions or suspension of land revenue and makes updated records of the same. Okay, yes. And let's see farmers need for land record. Farmers need for land record to record the land. What are the thing needed? Okay, yes, a farmer may need land records in following situations when they have to record the land. Okay, if a farmer wants to buy a plot or field, then he needs to authenticate it with his land record, and he may also need loan from bank to dig a well in his land. So when he wanted to make a well in his land, he has to record the land. And a farmer may want to purchase a fertilizer for his fields. So if he want to buy fertilizer, pesticides, he has to record the land details. And during division of properties among children, The land should be recorded earlier, then only they can divide among their children. Is it clear? And see here some new laws. Let's see some new laws. The first one is Hindu Secession Amendment Act came into force in September 2005. Hindu Secession Amendment Act came into force in September 2005. And the second one, it passed to remove gender discriminatory provisions in Hindu Succession Act 1956. To change the act which is established in 1956, they brought the new amendment in the year of 2005. Is it clear? And see, it says the Hindu Succession Act says under this, a daughter by birth in her own right inherits her father's property in the same manner as son, and hence she has same property rights as the son. In new law, sons, daughters, and their mother can get equal share land or the property. So in early days, the the father's property will be given to his son, isn't it? Yes. After this act, even a property can be divided among his son as well as to her daughter. And secondly, they brought it, even the daughter has the equal rights on the property of her father. And the last one, in new law, like son and daughter, even their mother can get equal share in land and the property. Is it clear? Okay, children, this is time to check your knowledge, and we are going to check so far what you learned. See, the person who conducts field harvest inspection in the month of October, February, and April is, see the options: Lekpal, Tehsildar, District Collector, Rural Administrative Officer. Can you guess the answer? Yes, who will inspect the field? Yes, the answer is Lekpal. Option A. And he is also known as Patwari, isn't it? Yes, let's see the explanation. And the Lekpal, who is also known as the Patwari, annually conducts investigation of field harvest during the 3 months of October, February, and April. Is it clear, children? Yes. And see the recapitulation. So now we are going to recapitulate the lesson. And in this, the lesson is about rural administration. Under this, we learned, see, in your previous lesson, you learned about Gram Panchayat and Zila Parishad and Panchayat Smiti, isn't it? Yes. There are nearly 6 lakh villages in India, all of which are administrated by Gram Panchayat, Panchayat Smiti, and Zila Parishad. The district administration in India is headed by district collector. However, key roles in village administration are played by Tahsildar. Tahsildar supervises the Patwari. Okay. A village Patwari performs various functions. The village Patwari performs various functions like conducting land survey, recording of crops, and revenue collection, etc. Apart from Patwari, police who investigate crimes and Tahsildar who make updated land records also play major roles in village administration in India. And this Tahsildar is the person who connects the people and district collector. Okay, he will be reporting each and everything to the district collector about the particular village. Is it clear? Next, let's see the glossary. See, in this lesson we learnt about Kashra, isn't it? Yes, what it means? A legal agricultural document that specifies land and crop details. It used with Shajra, a reference map of village that administrators land described by Kashras. The Patwari will be described about the land in this Kashra book. Okay. And see, district collector, central government officer of Indian Administrative Service, who is an in charge of governing a district. And what is the full form of SHO? We learned SHO in this, isn't it? Yes. It stands for Station House Officer, who is in charge of a police station. And he ranks just below the Superintendent of Police. The Superintendent of Police will be supervise the SHO officer. Is it clear? Okay, fine, children. Out of this lesson, let's see the insight. Some more details we are going to learn in this session. Yeah, ration card. Have you heard about this ration card? Yeah, a ration card is a document issued under an order of the state government. And under the public distribution system, it is used for purchasing the basic commodities from fair price shop. From fair price shop. It helps save money by aiding in the purchasing of essential commodities at a subsidiary rate. And it has also become a vital tool of identification nowadays. So even if you are opening a bank account, they will be asking your copy of ration card, isn't it? Yes. So this is also become a vital tool of identification nowadays. And next, Ladley scheme 2005. So it is about the aim of this scheme is to end the menace of female ferticides and to restore the demographic sex ratio and to facilitate the birth of more girl children. The final one, to meet the needs of the women and girl children, proper education, food security and health. Okay, children, now we came to the end. I hope this video is useful and you understood the lesson. Okay, and if you didn't understand, just rewatch the video. You watch the video again and again. Okay, then you will be understand the lesson. Try to complete your book bag exercise. Okay, stay home, stay safe, and keep doing your learning activities. Thank you.